Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing okay today and that you're ready for some writing. Wait a second, I think I chose the wrong scene. Hold on a minute. There we go. Now I have my keyboard as well. I haven't been written a lot since last time actually. I have been writing a bit, but not as much as I wanted to. So I'm still on the same chapter. I am going to work on the same chapter. I have moved forward a bit from last time, but not much. You couldn't get the stream to work for some reason. Okay, is it working now? I guess it works since you're here, right? Or is it something that is scuffing? Yes, there will be a lolly hand cam today. I painted my nails just for this. You have so much cheese left too. No, I am not helping. I am done helping with eating. My god. It was lovely yesterday. We were, for those of you who don't know, we were at Dudor's place and played some Dark Souls 2 and we ate a lot. It was like we were 10 people but we were only 3. So, you want me to show the nails? Let's see. Here they are. You will see a lot of them. So yeah. Quill, there's always swimming. You can swim. But yeah. Back to topic of writing. As I said, I haven't been writing a lot since last time. So I hope to be able to spark my writing spirit again today. I'm a bit tired, not gonna lie, so we'll see how it goes. It might be a lot of staring at the screen today, we will see. But I have done some quite big changes actually, both in writing in general and also with this story. Because I think I mentioned it like during my first writing stream that I am writing on 3 projects. There's the vampire story and there's also... Hi Aldrin, welcome! And there's also my fantasy trilogy, and then I had another project as well. But I've been thinking a lot since I started streaming. I feel like my time has been even more limited than it usually is. Not that I'm complaining or anything, because I really like it a lot, so I'm having a lot of fun. I'm very happy with my choice to start streaming. But it is quite time consuming, and writing on 3 different projects at the same time, it's not the best, because writing is also a very time consuming hobby to have. So I have decided to actually not write my fantasy trilogy anymore. Not forever or anything. I am going to write it, but it's put aside for now, because I feel like I wrote the first part for so long ago, and I feel like the writing in that one doesn't really match the writing that I have now, like skill-wise and such. So I feel like I would have to rewrite the whole first part of that trilogy, and that is such a big and daunting project. So I feel like I want to write on my vampire story, because that's the one I'm most excited about right now, and where I feel like I have the most clear direction. So I'm going to focus entirely on that one. The other project that I was working on, I had just recently started it, so I was only 1 chapter in, and I feel like I can put that on pause as well. Because as I said, writing on three different projects at the same time it's not recommended. I mean, if you do nothing but write, then sure you can make it work, but just as a hobby and actually trying to get somewhere, it's a bit too much, I feel like. Let's see what you guys are saying in chat. I'm just blabbing here. You won't write, but you'll still be creative working on the next Bloodborne video. Yeah, that would be awesome. We are planning on releasing the next Bloodborne highlight tonight, so look forward to that. Duder has worked really hard on the edits for that one, and I just before this stream I finished the thumbnail for that too, so yeah, it will be fun. I was writing a short story most of the night yesterday, still didn't finish. Oh, well then it's perfect that you're here then. Then you can maybe write some on that and finish it today. That's perfect. Also, hi Dale. Hi, welcome, welcome. Let's see, do I have anything else I need to bring up before we start? Or does anyone else have something to bring up before we start? Like something writing related or something else? Everything goes, because when I start the sprint I will focus on the writing entirely for 25 minutes. Also, I can say that too, in case we have any new viewers here. I haven't checked how many people are in right now, but if we do, this usually goes so that I have 2 writing sprints for 25 minutes, and in between we have breaks where we talk about what we have written, or if we have any problems or something like that, or just talk in general. Just having a short break from the writing. So yeah, and I will also put up a timer so that you guys can see how much time is left, and I will also put on a timer on my phone, so if you're not looking at the screen if you're writing, then you should be able to hear when my phone rings as well. So yeah, I think that was everything. So let's put up this text here. Are you guys feeling ready? Should we start the first sprint? I feel quite ready right now. I'm excited to get started again. Alright, I'm gonna start the timer. Good luck everyone, have fun. Okay, first sprint is done. Let's see, let's put these away. Does some multi-lolly while you write watch VOD? Perfect! That's the best kind of multitasking. Best ASMR. I'm glad you appreciate it. It went well. It actually went a lot better when I got started than I thought it would. Let's see how many words I did. Quite a lot, I feel like. Let's see. 644 words, so that's quite a lot actually. I am happy with that. Especially since usually when I write on my own time, I tend to write about 200 words before I get distracted by something. So yeah, you call that multitasking? You are also crafting Final Fantasy 14? Wow. Multitasker. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this actually. How did it go for you guys that actually did some writing? Fia, I know you did some writing. How did it go? Did it go well? Gonna drink some water. You're done editing video 3, sorting out sub clips for video 4. Perfect. upload a video so I can look at it before I post it tonight then. Very exciting indeed. You have an outline for the night walker at least. Okay, well that's good. That's progress. I mean, it's not really the word count that is the most important. Sometimes just, figuring stuff out is good too. I mean, you have to figure stuff out in order to write a story, so I think we should not stare ourselves blind on word count. But I do feel like for these streams I do want to focus more on word count than like world building and such, because that I do in my own time, because I feel like it's more of a good stream if I actually do some writing and not just a picture on my keyboard and nothing happens, you know. You will render and upload after the stream. Perfect. I look forward to watch it then. Might not watch it immediately after stream because I do have some plans with Quill and Dale, but I will definitely watch it after that. Then I ended up just going back to the beginning just to read it through and doing some tweaking here and there. Well, that's also perfect. I usually, when I write, I know everyone is working in different ways. I tend to write first, just a rough, what's the word? Outline maybe of what I want it to be. Just write the scenes and the chapters and everything, and I don't care how bad it is. And usually it's very bad. It's not very beautifully written at all. It's just to get something on page. And then I go back to edit it again and again and again and again until I'm finished. So yeah, because I feel like if I start to edit while I'm actually writing, I'm just gonna get stuck and never move forward at all. But I know everyone is different. I know some people like to edit while they're writing, and that's perfectly fine too. We are all different, and that's wonderful, I think. You were doing some background work on your far too many Pokemon themed TTRPGs. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So we are all working with something here today, even if it's not necessarily writing. That's wonderful. Yeah. There was something on my mind that slipped. What was that? Don't remember. I'm always doing world building in my head. Yeah, me too. Like, it's very rare for me to be in the real world in my head. Let's just say that. I usually think of scenes and characters and plot holes. Lots and lots of plot holes. Trying to make sense of stuff. Like earlier this morning, I was doing some light workout on my stationary bicycle because I felt so fat after yesterday, so I felt like I had to. And during that, I listened to my vampire soundtrack on Spotify, and I was trying to figure out like the relationship between characters, like the families, family trees and stuff, and my god, it's so hard. Like, there's so many characters and I'm like, wait, but if this character is related to this character like that, but that doesn't work because then that would change this and blah blah blah, you know. It's a lot to figure out. I feel that I can continue if the old things doesn't match up with the new. Yeah, I do understand that perfectly. Yes. I try to just ignore that. I am going to go back after this because I don't want to do it on stream because I feel like it's not necessary to do it on stream, but I will go back and delete. Oh, that's also one thing I forgot to mention. Besides just deciding that I will only focus on this story, I also have deleted a character completely. Remember how I talked about last writing stream about Emma? And that I thought that she was like the most boring character to write because she was the most, well, boring character in general, because she was just this stereotypical, very privileged, normal person, not much going on with her life. And I felt like I couldn't really do her justice, because she's a relic from when I wrote. I have had this story in my head, or not particularly this story, but like these characters in my head since I was in school. And back then it was this super generic Vampire Diaries inspired, like human meets vampire falls in love kind of story, and that's not what it is anymore. Like the best friend character is now my main character, and Emma was supposed to be the main character, but then she turned into the best friend instead, and that role didn't work for her because she became so boring and uninteresting. So she's deleted now. I'm giving her role to another character instead that is not a point of view character. So yeah, that's what's going on with my story. I remain scared that I'm going to end up joining the writing hole sooner rather than later. One of us! Please do join us, Quill. It would be amazing. Yeah, rest in peace, Emma. I do think of maybe having a character still named Emma, but it's gonna be a completely different one, with a completely different role. I'm not really sure yet, or if I'm gonna name her something else, but I do have another character in mind with a completely different role that I feel work better for this story. So yeah. Lots of things going on. As for right now with my chapter, they're still on a ball, and they have had these like presentations for the princess, because all of the noble families are there to present their sons and daughters before the throne, in order to possibly gain the princess's hand in marriage. So they have just finished with these presentations, and now they are like mingling and stuff. And Lucy, our main character, is the princess's bodyguard. And he's just trying to do his job, but people are trying to disturb him. One guy in particular who is, spoiler, the love interest. He can't really take a hint. He is approaching him and just talk to him, and Lucy is like, dude, I'm trying to work. Can you please leave? And it's Pika. No, it's not. But I do. Lucy's nickname for him right now is actually Bathroom Guy, because he had a very bad excuse of going to of saying that he was looking for the bathroom while he was quite obviously where he shouldn't be. So yeah, he's Bathroom Guy. It's to kiss his hand guy. No, he's not disrespectful like that at all. He's actually kind of nice guy, but Lucy can't see that right now because he is not having it with his vampires. He just wants to do his job, go home and have some rest. He does not want any bullshit. So yeah. Lucy and Alexander, my bodyguard to the prince, would have so much to talk about, I feel like. Maybe. Is Alexander also kind of annoyed with the nobility? Lucy is very annoyed. I mean, Lucy's standard mode is like grumpy. But he's a softie on the inside. I feel like the world has molded him into be a bit grumpy and on edge all the time, with a lot of anxiety. I gave him a lot of anxiety because these last years have been dealing with a lot of anxiety myself, and I felt like, hey, I can give my main character anxiety too. I know what I'm talking about, so let's do that. Let's make his life even worse. It's fun to write. It's very fun. Traumatize all the characters. Yeah, isn't it nice of me? Just sharing. Isn't that what they say? Sharing is caring. Yeah, so yeah. Not really the nobility, but Giselle isn't exactly the easiest person to guard, especially since Giselle is half elf and Alexander is human. Ah, yeah, I can see that being troublesome. It's sort of the same with Lucy. He is, well, he's a Dampier, so he's, well, normally Dampiers, is that how you say it, by the way, in English? I'm not quite sure, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how you pronounce it. You don't see that word very often. But he is, normally it would be like half vampire, half human, but in my story he is half elf, half vampire, so yeah. Because in my story only the Dampiers are the ones who can touch silver, which is harmful for vampires, so they make the perfect bodyguards, because the vampires can't really do it themselves, because they can't really use any weapons that would work against vampires. So yeah. It is one of the two variations of the word I hear, and my preferred ones. Okay, I see. Because I have never heard it spoken actually before. I have only read it, so it's always fun to try to pronounce words that you haven't heard before, I feel. But yeah, I think it's about time to start the second sprint. If not anyone have anything else to bring up, anyone who needs some advice or something, or just to rant or anything really, before I start the timer again. Especially with English silent letter, yeah. Silent letters are fun. But I mean, I shouldn't even complain. I feel like English is not the worst language to learn. Maybe it's because I'm used to it since we have learned it since we were kids, but I feel like the other way around, like for people learning Swedish, my god, those poor souls. You are currently watching me fall into a deep hole? Really? When did I do that? Huh. You will have to show me later. I don't even remember, but it sounds fun. My poor soul who didn't really manage to learn Swedish. Yeah, I feel for you, Dale. I do. I really do. Swedish is not an easy language to learn. And we have so many rules and contradictions to those rules. And I feel like I am good at Swedish. I mean, obviously I'm born Swedish, but I mean, I always have had high grades with like writing and such, so I am pretty good at like grammar and stuff. But if you ask me about the rules to the grammar, I don't know. It's just feeling. Really. I just use what feels right, and usually that is correct, so it's very hard. I feel like just trying to explain to someone why you are doing it in a way. No, I wouldn't be able to do that. So all kudos to all Swedish teachers out there who are actually doing that. And I feel so sorry for anyone who's trying to learn our language, because yeah, it's a mess. Sounds like me with Finnish. Yeah, instinct is the best kind of way. Why is it like that? Because it is. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Jesus. Welcome. One of our grammar rules are basically whatever sounds best. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. And it's probably like, there probably is some deeper rule behind it, but I have no idea. Hi Fenrir, welcome. Are you here too? Very welcome. Okay, but I think it's about time to. What we're writing? We are writing anything really that we want to. I am currently working on my vampire story, and I told the others earlier this stream that since I have been writing 3 projects before, a vampire story, a fantasy trilogy, and then another project, and I have decided that 3 projects at the same time and also streaming, that doesn't really click. So I have discarded the fantasy trilogy for now, and also my other new secret project. So I'm only focusing on my vampire story till it's done. There is, I just never remember it because it's so damn stupid. Yeah. Agreed. Swedish grammar is a mess. I actually did study, like, I have an exam. I'm not sure if it's... hang on a second. I need to Google Translate this. I hope that Google can help me. Hold on just a second. There. I actually do have a bachelor's degree in Swedish, so yeah. And for that I needed to study a lot of Swedish grammar, and it was fun because the teacher was very passionate about it, but oh my god. I never want to do that again. And I have forgotten almost everything about it because, yeah, it's a mess. You want lore for my story? Well, I can summarize it quite quickly. So basically what the story is about, it's about vampires and also elves in a like modern sort of society. Magic was a thing back in the day, but it's now gone. And barely anyone remembers it anymore, except for like those who are really, really old. And there is right now a ball being held at the castle, which is both for like the princess's birthday. She is of age to be married, so all the noble houses are like presenting their kids to possibly gain her hand in marriage. And let's see, I'm losing track. I feel like my brain is so scattered right now. Let's see. Yeah, there's also like a peace event going on because the two noble houses that founded this city that they are in, they are basically having like a cold war with each other, or not really even that, because one of those families are dead, murdered by the other one, and those who followed that murdered family are still sort of like in conflict with the now ruling house, and this ball is trying to like bridge the gap between the families again, and well, it's not going to go well because they are going to basically the princess can choose to like not marry if she wants to, but the other families are gonna call bullshit on that because they obviously want to have more power because they feel like the throne has been usurped. So they're gonna call bullshit, and there's gonna be a competition. Like think vampires meets Bachelor meets the Hunger Game. That's sort of the vibes I'm going for with my story. So that was a quick summary to that. And that's the story I'm writing on today. So yeah, but I think we have, yeah, and some Game of Thrones, yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, but I think we have talked for quite a bit now. I feel like we should probably get to the second sprint and then we can talk more after that one. What do you say? Are you guys ready to write some more? Yeah, time to know Jap only type. Exactly. Let's get to work, shall we? So let's see, we're putting that one up and I'm gonna be ready with my timer on the phone. Alright, good luck everyone, have fun. Alright, we have finished the second sprint. Good job everyone, and hi, welcome Abels, welcome! I am enjoying streaming a lot actually. It's quite surprising because I was very nervous when I started doing this. I am very shy and introverted and don't like speaking in front of people, so it was a very, very fun surprise to realize how much I love streaming actually. So yeah, I do enjoy it a lot. And yeah, they clicky clacks. I feel like that went rather well as well, even this time around, the second sprint. I'm gonna check on my word count for this round. Let's see. Oh wow, I have written a lot. Let's see. There. 683 words, that's quite good as well. So yeah, I have written a lot today. And that feels very good to be able to move forward with the story. Yeah, streaming changes you. Yeah, I feel that is absolutely true. I'm still very shy and nervous, and I do feel very scared every time I'm starting the mic and the camera, but I do like it, and I am having a lot of fun. Yeah. I did say before I started streaming that I would give it a year, just to try it out. I always looked at it as sort of an experiment to see if I could do it and see what would happen. But I think I will probably keep doing it after the year is over as well, because I am having a lot of fun. I have really found a passion in this. Yeah, between 1,200 1,300 word-ish for me. Yeah, exactly. I'm very proud of myself. I'm happy about it. Lot of fun meeting completely horrible people. Yeah, exactly. No, none of the people I met are horrible. You have all been very lovely. I'm very grateful for meeting all of you. That has been a very pleasant surprise as well. So yeah. Especially when you have super scary friends like the wild quill. Yeah. It took like 5 months for me to get comfortable with it. Have regulars really help? Yeah. I have started to get a few regulars, so that is helping a lot. And I am getting more comfortable with it every time as well. But some habits are hard to change. I mean, I've said that before as well. Before my current job, I worked with customer service, and it was mostly like email, but we did get some phone calls. And you would think that working with it, you would get like comfortable speaking on the phone. No. I still dread anytime I need to make a phone call, or if someone calls me and I don't know who it is. So, but I think the difference is that you sort of learn to handle that nervousness in a different way. So I think I will probably never be 100% comfortable with streaming. I mean, I should never say never, but it's not in my nature to be comfortable with this sort of thing, especially since it's live and all eyes are on me and such. But I do enjoy it, and I do get like a lot of energy from it because I'm having a lot of fun, and it's a fun way to put myself out there and get experience talking in front of people. Also, one thing that really makes it scary is that English is not my mother tongue, so that makes it more scary as well, because more ways for me to screw up, you know. But yeah, I am getting past it slowly but steady, and I'm having a lot of fun, definitely. So yeah. Um, yeah, Quill, you're not scary. See, even Fia and Doodle says that you're not so scary. And yeah, phone calls are definitely scary. Is there a reason you prefer streaming on YouTube over Twitch? Yeah, I did think about it a lot before I started, and I feel like I want to do more than just streaming. I am making short videos as well, and highlight videos, and I feel like I sort of want to have it all in the same place. And also, YouTube is a page that I have been using for a while anyway, so I felt like streaming on it felt more natural than trying to learn the big rabbit hole that is Twitch. I mean, I go there from time to time because most of my other VTuber friends are streaming there, and I even just watching I get overwhelmed because it's so much going on there, and I feel like YouTube is more clean and simple and calm in a way. So that's the biggest reason. And then I've started thinking like monetization as well. I mean, I'm not even close to that, but you know, you gotta think, and I felt like if I ever get to that point sometime, that I feel like YouTube feels more I'm not really sure what the word I'm after here is, but I feel YouTube feels more safe in a way. Because I've been hearing a lot of bad stuff about Twitch and how they are treating their streamers and such, so I feel like YouTube is the more comfortable choice for me. Yeah, future-proof, exactly. That's a good word. So yeah. If you screw up with English, it will just add to the charm. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that you see it that way. And I try to do it as well. I am getting there with not being such a perfectionist all the time. It's hard. It's very deeply ingrained in my soul to be a perfectionist, so any teeny tiny little mistake I make, I will beat myself up over forever. But yeah, this is good. This is a good way to do self-improvement. So yeah, you also make money from your VODs, etc. Yeah, exactly. I feel like Twitch is easier to get connected to other VTubers to me, but I have no clue how it looks on YouTube though. Yeah, I do feel like that too, probably, that Twitch is more social in a way. Definitely. YouTube has a lot... my god, words. YouTube is not probably not the best place for streaming in general, actually, but for me it works, and my audience is growing slowly but steady, so I feel like it works for me, and I have met people over on Discord and such, so I feel like the social part, it's working for me, even if it's not from YouTube per se, so yeah. But yeah, back to the topic at hand, writing. It went well for me, like I said, over 600 words again this second sprint, and I feel like I'm moving forward with the story. Lucy has chased away the bathroom guy, finally, got some peace and quiet, but he's intrigued by him. I'm starting to sow the seed of a romance. I mean, it's not an insta love, he's definitely not in love with him, but yeah, he is intrigued because he did say some things that he found quite interesting. And now he is talking to his friend Michelle, who is, well, they are not really having a fight, but Lucy is kind of upset with her at the moment, because she didn't tell him that her brother, who he has a quite dark past with, is back in the picture, because he thought he would not see him again for like years because he has been to prison and stuff, and now he's back, and Lucy is very conflicted about that. Should be less competitive on YouTube? Yeah, probably. And no worries for the questions. It's okay. It's very much okay. You can... I mean, this is a writing stream, but it's perfectly fine to talk about other stuff as well. I really don't mind. I want this to be like a nice and cozy place where we can hang out. So even though this is a writing stream and we are focusing on writing, it's okay to talk about other stuff as well. I don't mind that at all, so you don't need to apologize. Did more editing 25 minutes or not a lot when you're trying to read and figure out if you need to change or add stuff? Yeah, I can understand that. Should probably try and write some more this week just to get somewhere. Yeah, absolutely. I will try to get some more writing done after this as well, like during the week and such. I just find it really hard to find the time to sit down, because I am working a full-time job, and when I get home I always think, like in the morning when I wake up, oh, today I'm gonna write. And then it's just, when I get home, bleh, dead. So yeah. And then on the days that I work from home, I stream, and then I have other things that I do, so I rarely get the time to just sit down and write. So I do like these writing streams a lot. I really do, because they do get me to be a bit more productive than I usually am. And since I put 25 minutes, for me it's quite long. Since I'm not doing editing, I am doing actual writing, so for me that's perfect, because it's not too long, so that I get like tired, but it's long enough to get more words out of me than I would have otherwise. Yeah, work really do take everything out of you. Like, working for 8 hours, who thought that was a good idea? Why can't we just lower those working hours? You're working hard on winning the lottery, yeah. If you do, please send me some money. I don't want to work anymore. Or I would like to work. Like, I enjoy my job, but I don't want to work 8 hours a day for 5 days a week. That's the problem, really. Because it really drains you to just sit and do the same thing over and over when you really want to do something else. So yeah. Not telling you to change it, trying to tell myself to get my thumbs out of my ass. Yeah. Yeah. I understand perfectly. Editing do take some time and focus, and that's also why I don't want to do it during these streams. I mean, I might do it in the future, because when I'm done with this draft, I will have to go back and edit, and then I probably will do that during the writing streams. But so far I'm only on, what is this? It's like chapter 2, I think. So there's still a while back before I will do that. Imagine all the cheese you could have with that kind of one. I don't want to eat cheese ever again after yesterday. Oh my god. My stomach still hurts, so yeah. Do you think if a VTuber agency contacted you and wanted you to stream for them, would you take it? That's a very good question, actually. I have no idea what I would. I mean, in a way that would be very tempting, because it would be a way to like stream for a living, which would be amazing. But I'm also a bit conflicted about that, because being like indie, I feel like you have more decisions over, like, you have more choices of how you want to do things, and you are basically your own boss. I'm scared that if I would join an agency, that maybe I would lose the passion for it, because it would be more someone decides what to do, when to do it again. But I don't know. In another way, it would be like very good, because they would be able to help me with all the legal stuff and stuff like that, and I would know that I would get paid because I would actually have like a salary, I guess. But I don't know. It's a tough question. Although I don't think I need to worry about that right now, because I'm still very small. I doubt that they would contact me. I don't think I have what it takes to be in an agency, because I've seen all the stuff that the agency VTubers do, and they are so incredibly hardworking and talented, and I think that I'm not even near those guys when it comes to like streaming talent. So yeah. Also, agencies are kind of scary because I mean, with all the drama going on with like Niji Sanji, I don't know. It's a tough question. If you can make it big alone, that would be the preferred option, I think. Yeah, I do think so, that it would suit me better, but I don't know. Yeah, most VTubers are pulling away from agencies because of the drama. Yeah, it really is some food for thought there on how things can go wrong. It's not only rainbows and butterflies. So yeah. But as I said, I am quite small so far, so I don't think that's something I need to worry about right now. I'm just doing my thing, enjoying it as a hobby, and let's see what happens down the line. If it happens, it happens, and then I will make a decision then. But right now, this is just a hobby that I am enjoying very much. Unless you're VTuber, yeah, I feel like it's going rather well for them right now. But I feel like they are also a bit more free than the other agencies. That at least that's my impression of it. Yeah, they seem to treat their talents very well. Agreed. So maybe if they contacted me, who knows? But like, that will never happen. I seriously doubt that. Yeah. But it's fun to speculate, absolutely. Sorry, had to drink some water. So I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to bring up about the writing. Can't really think of something. I think I will continue with the writing later tonight, probably, because it's. I feel like I'm not quite done with this chapter yet, and I feel like I did get some flow now. I want to keep going, but we'll see how I feel later, because I might be a bit too tired. I was out yesterday and was social. Bad things for introverts. It's very fun, but also very draining. So. I'm a bit low energy today. Yeah, they normally take indie talents and keep their IP, so that's nice. Yeah, that's great. That's very great, because I would not want to change from being Lolly. I like my vampire form and my name, so I would not want to change that to become someone else. That whole thing must be so strange for those people who have to do that, because I mean, you basically become this character, so very strange to just change name and appearance. Could be worse. At least you got to play your favorite game for a bit. Dark Souls 2 is not my favorite game. Shut up. You want to be eternal lolly? Yes. I do like this form, my Lolita vampire, so yeah. And I know you're trying to tease me with the word there, but I'm not falling for it. It's Lolita fashion and nothing else. So, trying to think up. I will put up my schedule today because it's Sunday. I have it made, I just haven't put it out yet since I wanted to do it after the stream, not to confuse people. So for next week it will be a bit calmer. I will stream the House in Fata Morgana on Monday, 16:15 GMT plus 2. And then on Thursday we will play Final Fantasy VII, also 16:15 GMT plus 2. And then it will be a calm weekend for me because I feel like I need to rest. And I am going to meet a friend on Sunday, so a bit socializing as well. And then the week after that I will probably stream a lot because I do have some vacation that week. So I'm thinking of maybe streaming Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday that week. But we'll see. We get to that when it's time. Just putting a heads up that next week will be calm, but the next week after that will probably be a bit more active. Yeah, with some agencies you don't get to pick your character, which is insane. Yeah, that's very, very strange, really. I think, I mean, since it becomes your whole identity online, that you should have some say in it and all of that. So it's very strange, I feel. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else right now, so do you guys have anything more that you want to bring up? Otherwise I'm gonna go and clean up a bit here and go and be a bit social again. I have so many social plans this week and it's crazy. I don't know how I will manage. I will probably fall asleep very early today, I think. Yeah, perfect, Duder, thank you for reminding me. Check out my channel tonight for the next Bloodborne video. Duder has worked very hard on the edits and I have made a pretty good thumbnail, if I do say so myself. I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Me and Fia got like a preview yesterday of the video and I think it's very good. I'm so thankful for having Duder as my editor. He's doing a fantastic job. So yeah, do watch that. Absolutely. I will publish it later this evening, so yeah, go and check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna go and be a bit social again, and thank you so much for coming here to this stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I did a lot. It was a lot of fun to see so many people here in chat today. Usually the writing streams are my like calm, quiet stream, so a lot of fun to see all of you guys here. And I do hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, and hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow on the House in Fata Morgana stream. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow, or if not, some other time. Do have a lovely day and I will see you next time. Bye!